It's your boy here, DK Bones, um, with a, I guess, semi okay news or all right news for the new Superman trailer. Look, I really want this to be a good movie. I mean, I love Superman. I'm a big Superman fan. It's my favorite favorite comic book character. Um, uh, to me, it represents a lot of things. I want this movie to do well. I'm really hoping James Gunn gets this one right. I just I don't know. It's hard. It's hard from going from Henry Cavill to this new guy. Uh, this Henry Cavill looked the part. Uh, he looked like Superman. This guy feels more to me like Brandon Roth from Superman Returns. Um, it's hard. I mean, maybe he'll play be a good Superman and a good Clark Kent. It's just hard to move from Cavell to this. I mean, I guess it's just like when you get a new James Bond actor taking the role from somebody else. I mean, it took them a while after getting Sean Connery. They put George Lansby, which he didn't play a bad James Bond, but they put Connery back because they wanted somebody to carry the role on, and then they Roger Moore, and then it goes on and on. But I diverse from talking about James Bond, but I want this guy to, I want this movie to do well, and I hope this guy does well. Um, they have a TV spot um, in this. Now let's play that first, and then we can go into the article. I don't like this right here. I think that looks terrible. Looks pretty bad. But here's the spot, and then we'll read the article and I'll comment. I liked everything up to this part. I really hope he I really hope he reshoots that. Really hope he reshoots that. All right, let's go into the article. Superman test screening rumors point to surprise villains and a tone similar to Wonder Woman, which that was a great movie. Wonder Woman, the first one was great. The second one was bad, but if it has that kind of tone, then it might it might do well. Uh, some rumored details on the recent Superman test screenings have been shared online, and if accurate, they may give us some idea of what to expect from the tone of the new DC reboot. Initially, initial word from the first internal screening of Superman was not especially positive, but reports from most recent test screenings of James Gunn's DC reboot definitely sounds more optimistic. See, I don't like that. It sounds more sound definitely sounded more optimistic. Like it should be sounding, man, this movie looks awesome. This like let's go. We want to see this. Now we have a few more details to share. This comment via reliable or least reliable sources, but should be taken as a rumor for the time being. Coming out of Portugal, I'm hoping I'm saying this right. DC Del Espresso reporting the following. It said Nicholas Holt is a great Lex Luthor. Now, for the first time we heard this, yeah, he looks the part. He looks like Lex Luthor. It's better than I forget the kid's name that played Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman. I don't know what they were thinking there. I don't know what Zack Snyder was thinking there. To me, that was stupid. The VFX and CGI look a lot better than it did in the first trailer. There's more surprise villains. So the TV spot, I guess, might be different from the teaser that I just showed. So hopefully they cleaned up some of the crap they had in there. There was some surprise villains, so they're gonna have a lot of. I think they're jamming a lot of people into this, which to me it's so on how much they put in. I want to see Superman fight Lex Luthor or whoever, and not have so much other people in it. But they're trying to build a universe. I get that. We got Rachel Brosnahan is funny and adorable as Lois Lane. It's quite a bit of humor as well as emotional moments. I'm okay with the humor because you think about it, the first Superman with Christopher Reeve, there was a lot of like dry humor in there, and there was also the late Gene Hackman that just passed. He was funny. He had Otis, his, his assistant. It was, I mean, there was a lot of humor. Even Superman had some humorous moments. Sony is said to be closer to the first Wonder Woman film and the first Guardian of the Galaxy, which both did well. We're not sure this will be. We're not sure how this will be received, but the site is also reported that David Cornsweet, I'm hoping I'm saying his name right, take on the Man of Steel and reminisce. Take on the Can't speak today, but the site is reporting that David Wesnick take on the Man of Steel is reminiscent of Brandon Routh's version of the hero from Superman Returns, which Roth didn't do a bad job. It was that Superman's. I mean, I like some parts of it. It's just it didn't feel like a Superman movie. Well, let's hear it there. For the what it's worth, John Campbell has heard that the movie is tremendously good, and we were told that Superman is emotionally and funny with more sci-fi elements than you might expect. Which is, I mean, he's from space, so that should be interesting. Of course, if this is accurate, most of it is just an opinion, although the part about the surprise villains is interesting. Hmm. I mean, hopefully, speculating maybe they'll have like Brainiac or other, well, obviously other Superman villains, but everybody's hoping that Brainiac has some kind of appearance. Here's what Gunn has said about the early screening and reshoots report during the recent DC slate update. Gunn says, "We're not done. We've done real screening. Definitely learning stuff all the time. Definitely editing and making a little changes. You know, we might shoot a couple of little tiny things. All my additional photography is so hard because it's like I used to be kind of against it because you know you don't want to shoot again. It's a pain in the ass, and I get that. You don't want to have to go back and redo stuff, but I mean, if you get real audiences' opinions and what they think, then you might have to go back to the go back and change little things. Hopefully, they're not having to change things like they had to change with Captain America or the Indiana Jones movie, or even this crazy Snow White movies coming up, less than like 10 days or something like that. Gunn also says, I really like being able to say, you know what, I wish I had a shot that fit this hitting that, or so I tend to go back and pick up that kind of stuff. So if you wouldn't be, so it wouldn't be anything major, but those kind of things, yeah, I cover up. I'll cover you a couple more things like that. Yeah. So hopefully he fixes this. Hopefully he's talking about this too. Like change that looks horrible, man. It looks terrible. It goes on to talk about who else is in the movie. But But yeah, um, Gonzalo also said it's a wrap. It was early this year. We're concluding. God bless to our cast and crew who committed in creativity and hard work have brought this project to life. Set out to make a movie about a good man in a world that isn't always so much. And that's what I like. Like Superman brought hope and into like to the world. You know what I mean? I mean, you can talk about Christianity or whatever, but it like you want hope. That's what Superman brings. The goodness and kindness, love that I've encountered on a daily basis on the set has inspired me and thrust me forward when I felt too spent to move on my own. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. This is talking to his cast, I believe. It's been an honor. The destination has been Superman by the journey. Has been a toll on laughter and emotions and ideas magically shared together on the set. And for that, I'm very grateful. Um, and it gives a synopsis. But yeah, um, I'm just praying this movie does good. I'm praying, hoping that this is not a crappy movie. I love this iconic character, and I hope Gunn does some justice. This is my take on this article. I'm gonna leave it in the link on my YouTube and Rumble channel. Please subscribe to both and also my X account, and I'll be hitting you guys up on the next one. See you.